Good evening, everybody. Welcome to First Unity Spiritual Campus. So now I'm going to ask those who are outside the door to kindly come on in. Close the outside door, but keep our hearts open today. So today is Valentine's Day, also called Galentine's Day nowadays. So it's the day of love, it's the day, but if we are only relying on today to love ourselves, we are all in big trouble. Every day should be Valentine's Day. So I am Aileen Curtin. I am the Associate Minister here, and I'm very honored to be able to guide this evening meditation. I want to say a special welcome to anybody who is joining us online, and of course a special welcome to all of you who have taken this time this evening. It certainly is quite a competition with Mother Nature at this time of the year. Such a beautiful evening. So as always, just a few housekeeping things to keep in mind. Just take a look around you and just make sure that there is enough space for our Reiki practitioners who may need to step behind you and that they have free access. So this is also offering Reiki as well. So those of you who have a white cord on your shoulder, you are indicating that you are open to receive Reiki from one of our many Reiki practitioners. And I would like our Reiki practitioners who are here present tonight to please stand so that I'd like to honor you. Thank you for taking this time to share your energy with all of us here. Special thank you. And I also would like to express a special thank you to our First Lady, Carrie Bell Scott, who is in the AV booth. And she is the one responsible for the music, responsible for the beautiful visuals, and for all of the AV needs that we have. Always a reminder, this is your time, your space. So if you need to lie down, if you need to get up, get a sip of water, go outside to the bathroom, please know you are always free to do that. Many people come in a little bit later, so just allowing the fluidity of whatever happens around you, using any outside sounds or disturbances to take you deeper within yourself. And other than that, I think I've covered everything that I need. Always go to firstunity.org, check out our new times, our new office opening times, and just keeping update with what's happening here with us here at First Unity Spiritual Campus. And for anybody who doesn't know me, I am originally from Ireland, so I always put my Celtic spin on everything that I do. All right, we ready? All right. So I always like to invite the bell. This is our invitation to our soul, our spirit. Whatever word you use matters not. We are using this time to connect to the invisible energy or force that we are. We're not our bodies. So many times we think we are. We are essence, we are spirit, we are presence, we are prana, chi, God, goddess, whatever you like to call this. Just feeling yourself right now connecting to the essence, the divinity of who you are as I ring this bell 3 times. 1 for the mind, 1 for the body, 1 for the spirit. Yoking and connecting them all here as we go deep inside ourselves. Maybe now you're beginning to close your eyes or keep them at a soft gaze. There's a beautiful candle here beside me if you need that to focus. But whatever it is in this moment, just allowing your eyes to gently relax. Maybe noticing if you're holding on to any tension or any tightness. Many times we hold on to tension because we think that's what we are. Tension is who the world tells us we should be. The outside world that tells us to hurry up, you're late, whatever it is. So now you're here. And for many of us, the hardest part is simply getting here. And so allowing yourself now to let go of any tensions, any tiredness, any tightness, anything that you may be bringing into this space. And you may be watching this again later on in the week. So just allowing ourselves the comfort and the ease here to totally allow our bodies to relax and to let go. I am your sentinel, I am your guide. The Reiki practitioners who are here are lovingly keeping the higher energy vibrations for all of us, so that we can, during this time, let go of our earthly, our worldly worries, and to allow ourselves to experience the essence, the divinity of who we are. Beginning now maybe to sigh out through your mouth. As we scan the body here, very important that we use this time to totally relax the body without ever rushing or feeling that we have to get into the deepest state of meditation. That will come, but for now, let's focus on lovingly on this day of self-love, to allow ourselves to lovingly feel our bodies, lovingly let go of the tensions that we might have built up throughout the day, and lovingly invite this sense of peace and calmness into this moment. And of course, connecting to our breath, just noticing your own natural breath here, and paying particular attention to your exhale breath. Perhaps this is the first time today you have even noticed that you tend to hold on and not exhale. So can you take a big exhale breath now? Maybe sighing out, making this sound audible as you release and let go. So no particular direction here, just take a big inhale breath. Expand, and then as you exhale, sigh out and let go. Keep on going here at your own rhythm, your own pace, as I take you through your major tension points in your body. And if you will hear any outside sounds or movements, just smile and allow these sounds and movements to take you deeper within yourself. With each exhale breath, now allowing maybe a relaxation or an opening to come in your jaw. Send the breath to the jaw. Maybe allow your teeth to gently open. And allow the exhale breath to allow the breath to move between your teeth. Noticing the relaxed feeling of your tongue. Maybe it's the first time you have stopped to pay attention to where your tongue can relax. Notice if you're holding it in a state of tension. Can you just allow the tongue, this very vibrant muscle, to simply just settle down in the cavity below your lower teeth and just simply rest here. Take a moment to acknowledge the gift of speech and to acknowledge the power of our words to hurt and to heal. And maybe just acknowledge and let go of any hurtful words that you might have used today towards yourself or others. Just allow it to go, to let go of any self-judgment or doubt. And continue your movement now, your self-scan, past your shoulder blades as you allow them to simply rest and maybe draw down and away from your ears. And then as you exhale, sending the breath along the arms and allowing your fingertips maybe to gently relax. Maybe creating a fist as you create some tension, and then very slowly unfurl and allow your palms to rest, maybe facing upwards to receive any healing energy this evening, or maybe place them palms down to ground or connect, lovingly connecting to your body. Take a few breaths here at your own pace, your own way. Maybe now noticing the rise and the fall of the breath. Activating the parasympathetic system of your brain now, where we're slowly beginning to move into rest and digest. Coming out of the anxious world. With each exhale breath, becoming more relaxed here and more connected to the essence, the spirit of who we are. Noticing now the spine, the whole spine connecting to the back of your chair. And maybe visualizing each of the vertebrae. Maybe you can count them down like steps of stairs. Just feeling them lovingly connecting, supporting you, but allowing your body to be relaxed while supported upright in the chair or lying down. Staying connected with your breath will always banish the thinking mind, the mind that has always something to think about. That's its job. But during our meditation, we want to focus and meditate and medicate ourselves by allowing the free-flowing movement of this prana, this air, this spirit, whatever we label it, to move freely. Noticing the hips, the sits bones now as you connect to your chair, or feeling the relaxed heaviness in your skeletal body. Maybe now noticing with each breath that your inhale breath is getting longer, getting calmer, more relaxed. And maybe your exhale breath is getting even longer still. So maybe noticing here if you can inhale for a count of 5, your own count, drawing the breath lovingly all the way up to the top. Maybe the top of your shoulders, the top of your head. And maybe noticing the turn around the space before you exhale. And continuing maybe to exhale through your mouth or your nose. Just going your own way. But sending the exhale breath long, maybe through your legs, your feet into the earth below you. Continue at your own pace, your own count here. Filling up with relaxation, with peace, with joy. And then as you exhale, just releasing and letting go of any remaining tensions. Letting go of your day. Clearing out and letting go. So we'll go into some cleansing, clearing breaths here now that are a little more deeper. So if you'd like to place one hand over your abdominal area, maybe the other on your heart, but it doesn't matter where you place your hands, you can keep them as they are. So on your next inhale breath, this time as you fill up, imagine or feel that you're expanding the abdominal area. Maybe take a pause as you continue to draw the breath into the rib cage, creating space now for the heart. And then if you're able to hold it at the top, then as you slowly exhale, beginning to exhale maybe now through your nose, or allowing the breath to move out as you purse your lips. Noticing the rib cage draws down and away, and the navel back towards your spine. This is known in yoga as the deep pranayamic breath. It's a 3-part breath. The first part fills up the abdominal area. The second part above, right at the diaphragm, above the navel, below the rib cage. The third part, the rib cage. So go at your own pace here. And don't worry if you need to make this 2 breaths for the inhale upwards. Just go your own way. Filling up, and then as you exhale, emptying out. You can even create an audible sound at the back of the throat That is the Ujjayi sound. It sounds like the ocean, particularly as you exhale. Creates a vibratory tone in the vocal cords. So this is the self-cleansing, self-medicating, self-meditating breath that we can all do to calm, to relax, and to clear out. This is what we come here for when we meditate. And now if you'd like to rest in your own way of breathing, or maybe continue that pranayamic breath, you'll notice that it can create a lightheadedness. So just create your own breath, your own way. Maybe now bringing your awareness to your spiritual eye, your third eye. Maybe noticing if you're in a place of no thought. But if there is still thoughts or thinking coming up or concepts that are floating around, just have fun with them. Just see them, become the observer, and notice that you are the witness. And if there are no thoughts, just enjoy being this free-flowing spirit and witness in this moment. And if there are any thoughts, just allow them to pass through like clouds in the sky. And there's a saying that I like to use. It goes like this: an ignored guest quickly leaves. So if we learn to ignore our thoughts and to acknowledge we are not our thoughts, they quietly subside. But if you are noticing any thoughts, you can return to your breath. Maybe using breathing in, I'm aware I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware I'm breathing out. And you'll notice that it will bring your focus back to the breath. So stay here for a few moments, just cleansing and clearing. Cleansing out the spiritual eye. Clearing the screen of your mind. So that's what we do when we meditate. We calm the body, we calm the mind, and then finally we can rest in the spirit and the awareness of who we are. And today I'm going to invite you to maybe come to your heart space, come to your heart center. The Anahata heart, which is at the back of the physical heart. So the Anahata heart is the bridge that connects the lower energy centers with the upper spiritual ones. So when we cleanse and clear, we let go of the worries, the anxieties of the physical world. And we can draw these energies upwards into the heart space so that these energies can be transmuted and transformed so that we can rise and bring our energies up higher. So that we can allow our spirits, our essence, the prana of the divinity of who we are to open up here. And so I'll invite you to settle into your heart space, or maybe to go your own way. And maybe noticing here if you're following my words, how your heart feels in this moment. Are you able to freely notice the flow of energy that is coming in and out of the heart space? Or is your heart feeling heavy in this moment? Maybe you're carrying grief, maybe you're carrying loss, maybe you're carrying resentments. Just take some time here to feel maybe what you are carrying in your heart. And a reminder that you are not your heart. You are the one who experiences what comes in and out of the heart. So taking this time here to notice. Just noticing how your heart feels. Heavy or light, secure. This is your heart space. Is your heart open or is it closed off? So this is where I'm going to guide you today in this moment. Lovingly nurturing the heart center. And Rumi, the great Sufi mystical poet, says this about the heart. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Our task is not to look for love. Our task is to remove the obstacles or the barriers to love. Because you see, if I love myself, then I can love you. And then when I love you, I love myself. So now in this moment, we're going to open up our hearts. Maybe noticing any barriers or obstacles that we have created in this moment. Maybe there are resentments that we are holding on to. Regrets. Maybe words we wished we could say but never had time to say. But the time is now. There is no past, there is no future. So any regrets about the past or words you have never said to someone you loved or someone in need who may be in spirit, you can now say those words. You see, it's never too late to say the words we wished we could say. It's never too late to free ourselves and to let go. So we're going to rest here for several minutes, just clearing out and emptying the heart space of anything that we need to let go of. yourself to exhale and to let go. If you need a mantra here, you can breathe in, love is, and breathe out, I am. Feeling the love now beginning to flow more freely through your heart space, the Anahata heart chakra here. Maybe feeling the energy flowing freely in and out the back of your heart all the way through the front. Feeling your heart beginning to open up like the beautiful petals of a flower of a rose. Just feeling as you fill up with each inhale breath, the rib cage expanding, the heart expanding. Feeling the lightness and the ease now. As you feel your heart energy freely flowing. Flowing here and connected in the Anahata heart space. This is the space where all is forgiven. There's nothing to hold on to, just simply letting go. This is the heart that never hurts. This is the heart that is never offended. The heart that is never broken. The heart that is so courageous. So just allow yourself to feel the energy, the courage, the strength of being in this heart that is open to both give and receive. Do you know that you are courageous? The heart in French is the word cœur, which means courage. We are courageous, our hearts are open. We can see beyond the limiting behaviors of other people, and And we understand when people are angry or upset, it's because they hurt inside. When we close our hearts, we become heavy, we become depressed. When we are angry, our hearts are hurting. So if we can allow ourselves to live in a space where our hearts are always open, where we can let go and forgive, we can live a life of more joy and peace, and allow this energy to flow, because this is who we are. So in this heart space now, just noticing that you are able to draw the energies up even higher. Maybe connecting now with the upper chakras, maybe the crown chakra, and connecting in this space now. Maybe to your ancestors, your guides. Now that your heart is lighter and offering up all of these, anything that was heavy in your heart, to be taken up now, placed in the altar of your Anahata heart, to be burned off, to be transmuted, to be transformed into energy, into source, into love. And I invite us all now to just allow our heart energy to form a circle of love all around us. And maybe noticing now in this time that all of your loved ones, your ancestors, your guides are forming a circle of love all around you. Noticing when the heart is free and light and we meditate, we meet them here. And so just allowing this energy now to flow all around and just resting here, maybe praying, maybe listening, but doing whatever it is that you need to do in this space without my words for the next few minutes. Feeling yourself now, the energy of who you are, the divinity, feeling yourself getting lighter. As you feel your heart energy now connecting here in this circle of unconditional love. Connecting here with everybody here, everybody online, everybody that you feel your heart connection to. And feeling this love now flowing all around you, through you, above you, below you, behind you, in front of you. And feeling all burdens being lifted from you as you surrender and let go. Realizing that who you are is unconditional love. Knowing that everything you need is already here. Everything you need in this life of yours is manifesting and will always manifest for you in the right sequence at the right time. And who you are is unconditional love. Just allowing yourself to feel this. Feel this flowing through every cell, every muscle in your body. Feeling all blocks and barriers to self-love now removed. Just feeling yourself open and courageous. Feeling yourself now flowing freely. Maybe expanding higher, wider. Wherever you need to go, just going freely. Just enjoying the limitless energy of who you are, beyond your body, beyond your title, beyond your mind. Maybe now beginning to silently affirm these words. In the center of my being is goodness and light. I am light, I am unconditional love. I now allow the radiant light of love that I am to dispel all blocks, all barriers. Breathing in, love is. Breathing out, I am. Feeling myself flowing comprehensively as the unconditional, free spirit that I am. Feeling all boundaries dissolving as I allow the unconditional essence of who I am to flow freely. Maybe now sending this loving energy to places in the world, places in the universe, wherever this energy flows, it needs to go. Breathing in, love is. Breathing out, I am. Feeling myself as a limitless being, limitless energy. Maybe feeling or experiencing myself as a ray of light, of energy. Just feeling this here for a few more cycles of breath. Maybe feeling the lightness, the airiness, the relaxation in our bodies as we now begin to slowly, slowly bring our awareness back. Slowly connecting with our breath here. Just no rush back, but just slowly inviting the energy to come down and to settle into the heart space again. Slowly beginning to lengthen the inhale breath, the exhale breath. Just drawing our energies back into our heart space. Coming back to the Anahata heart, deep here in the center of our rib cage. Keeping the eyes closed, but bringing our awareness back. Just settling once more back into the heart space. And maybe now noticing maybe a lightness here in the heart, maybe visualizing your heart, however you like to visualize your heart. I like to visualize mine like a flower or a rose, with the petals gently open and then gently close. Following the breath, maybe you'd like to visualize it as the waves of the ocean. So just take a few moments here to feel your heart energy. Maybe place your hand in front of the heart area. Maybe fan this area of your heart, and maybe feeling how the energy can freely flow in and out, and how you can take the energy from the lower chakras, draw it up to the heart, which is the bridge, and then send it up a little higher. So this is what we can do with any lower energies. Just draw them upwards. And as you settle into the heart space, I'd like to share some words I chose today on this day. And this is from 1 Corinthians, the way of love. Just allow these words to settle into your heart or connect in your way. If I give everything I own to the poor and even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've gotten nowhere. So no matter what I say, what I believe, and what I do, I'm bankrupt without love. Love, the Anahata love, never gives up, cares more for others than for self. The Anahata love doesn't want what it doesn't have. Love doesn't strut, doesn't have a swelled head, doesn't force itself on others, isn't always me first, doesn't fly off the handle, doesn't keep score of the sins of others, doesn't revel when others grovel, takes pleasure in the flowering of truth. Love puts up with anything, trusts God always, always looks for the best, never looks back but keeps going to the end. When we are unable to love, we don't see things clearly. We're squinting in a fog, peering through a mist. But it won't be long before the weather clears and the sun shines bright. We'll see it all then. See it all as clearly as God, our Creator, sees us, knowing Him or her directly, just as the Creator knows us. But for right now, until that completeness, we have 3 things to do to lead us towards that consummation. Trust steadily in the God of your understanding, hope unswervingly, love extravagantly. But the best of these is to always love. So that's from 1 Corinthians, and I chose the Message version, The Ways of Love, the New American Contemporary Translation. So as we settle here in the heart space just now, maybe taking a few moments to bring your hands together, maybe pushing your thumbs into your heart, dropping your head to your heart, maybe feeling the beat of your heart space, noticing the rise and the fall of the heart. Can you give thanks and gratitude for as much things as you can in this moment? Maybe one more thing to be grateful for. Maybe allow a smile to come over your face. And as you now just slowly bring awareness back to this room, this space, maybe allowing yourself to wiggle your fingers, your toes, maybe stretching your arms, maybe drawing your arms up over your head. And I'd like to leave you today with some words of wisdom from the Celtic tradition I grew up with, Anam Cara, that says this: and sometimes we get weary in this world we live in, to remember that the human heart is never completely born. Though the human body is born complete in one moment, did you know that the human heart is never completely born? It is being birthed in every experience of your life. You see, everything that happens to you has the potential to deepen you. It brings to birth within you the new territories of your heart. How about that? Until we meet each other again, I want to wish all of you a wonderful evening. Thank you all to our Reiki practitioners for being here. I bow my head as we honor you, all of you, as we say, I love you. How about that? Love is who we are. Gratitude is our attitude. Abundance is our nature. Well-being is our birthright. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.